Hey everyone, so my name is Genesis Harada, and I pretty much just titled this PowerPoint the name of the topic, or the topic. So, does democracy stifle economic growth? So what exactly is, what exactly is a democratic government? So, democracy is a government by the people, exercised either directly or through elected representatives. Pretty much a majority rule type of government where everyone is equal and respected for their individual opinion within a certain community. And um, authoritarian government. An authoritarian government is one who is characterized by or favoring absolute obedience to authority. They have pretty much no rights or no say. It's just automatically expected that they will obey. So, according to Huang in his TED Talk, he pretty much states that democracy does not stifle um, growth, economic growth, um, because for various reasons, but one of them is that you pretty much need a strong government to be able to grow economically. And according to his point of view, democracy is a hindrance of growth rather than a facilitator. And in his case, India is evidence that democracy, in fact, does not um, have an effect, or does not, I mean, it has an effect, but it does not stifle the growth. So the comparison that was being made is pretty much that India is a democratic country and growth has been quite slow, while China is very authoritarian, obviously. But however, they've taken a democratic view and it has been growing really, really fast. Um, However, the growth in China is not due to the type of uh, democracy or authoritarianism that they have. It's pretty much because of other factors that have taken into place. And Huang also states that political reforms in China are a must to retain its growth. So, some of the things that he mentioned in his TED Talks, which was very interesting, by the way, um, he says that China has larger infrastructure and a higher literacy rate. However, that does not indicate um, that, well, infrastructure, cell phones do not guarantee economic growth, even though if we compare different countries and see their structures and how many phones they have, that does not exactly mean that they are growing economically. So that is kind of tricky because we usually tend to go, off of the images. But China is not growing because of its type of authoritarian government. Um, and like I said before, there are other factors that are the cause of the rapid growth in China. Um, so China has human capital, which is pretty much the measure of the economic growth value of an employee's skill set. This measure builds up on the basic production input of labor measure where all labor is thought to be equal. The concept of human capital recognizes that not all labor is equal and that the quality of employees can be improved by investing in them. The education, experience, and abilities of an employee have an economic value for employers and for the economy as a whole. So, um, Huang in his TED Talk talked a lot about how we tend to go off of images, and that's how we tend to judge and um, automatically assume that one country has more growth over the other. But in fact, the reason that China has more um, growth over India is because China has human capital, which, they value each employee's skill set and they invest in them. And he states that that's pretty much one of the biggest reasons why China has been growing so much. And um, yeah, like I said, China grew so much faster because the country had human capital, and that's the advantage that they have had over any other country with its authoritarian government. And that is pretty much it. So, according to Huang and his evidence um, about, I'm sorry, I just went blank. But according to Huang, democracy does not stifle economic growth. So I hope you guys enjoyed my presentation, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.